Yes guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Lean and we're back with a Lean's Munch Mondays. Yes. I'm boiling my water for my mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna boil the potatoes with salt water, of course. Add your potatoes, guys. Peeled, chopped, put them in the water. Bish bash bosh. Simple. Leave it to boil for at least 15 to 20 minutes. I didn't feel right. My wig was on. There's me. Barnett Chronicles. Let's go. That's been boiling for at least 10 minutes, guys. I'm going to add a knob of butter and stirring it in. I'm adding 2 fresh cloves of garlic. 2 fresh cloves. I'm gonna let that boil with the potatoes and it'll get soft enough for me to mash it with the potatoes. Gives a nice garlicky, creamy flavor. For an extra 10 minutes. Now that's done. Stir it out, make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom. Don't watch me ambush. I can test the texture of the potato with my nails, but please use a fork. Don't be like me. Drain the potatoes, guys, and add the potatoes back into the pot. Okay, first, before we add the potatoes, you add a knob of butter, of course. Guys, heads up, this is not lactose intolerant friendly at all, okay? So if you've got lactose problems, you can't have dairy, try an alternative. Try using your usual milk, like a soy milk, maybe cashew nut, maybe. Who knows? Let me know how it goes if you do try it, because this is just pure cow. As you can see, I'm using evaporated milk from the tin, pouring it in there. This gives it a creamy texture. Mashed potato, you want it to be creamy and fluffy. Evaporated milk does just that. I'm telling you. Not too sweet. It's not going to taste sweet or crazy, guys. So they give it a nice texture. And I'm using green cat milk, but usually I use blue, but I want to go for green, so I'm using tin milk. Black pepper. Mixed herbs. And of course, garlic powder. Guys, garlic granules. I keep getting this wrong. It's not powder, it's granules, guys. There's a big difference. Mash like your life depends on it. You see me, I have technique. I've been making fufu from a young age, so I have the technique to mash. I have the good technique to mash and stir, but guys, if you do not have that technique, please get one of them, some people have a mincer themselves in, like you put in a mincer if you want to, but I highly recommend you mash it yourself. Good arm workout. Seasonings, I added black pepper, mixed herbs, and of course paprika. I added a little bit more of milk to smoothing it out as I mash. All about the creaminess. I can't stress this enough. Mashed potato needs to be nice, thick, but creamy. It's to melt in your mouth. A few more handfuls of cheese, garlic powder, and milk. At this point, I tasted it. That's why I'm adding a few more things. To add more salt, but I'm not trying to be salty with the potatoes this time. Taking my spoon and stirring it around to see if I can find any more hard lumps, any more potatoes that have not been mashed. And once I find them, I bring them to the top, as you can see, and I'm gonna go again with the mash. Again with the mash. One more time, go again with the mash. One more time, go again with the mash. Mash, guys, plain and simple. This recipe is really, really easy. Do it to your taste, do it to your liking. I like my potatoes garlicky and cheesy. As you can see, I cook like a fat girl, because I am. Thank you. Loads of butter. I cook mashed potatoes with love. I really do. But yeah, now it's done. Time for my veggies. Plain and simple. A little bit of oil, a little bit of water. Dash in the oven, let it steam. Black pepper, garlic granules, a little bit of salt. Put in the oven, guys. I recommend you oven baking your vegetables. Keeps them nice and crunchy. Now on to the main event. My pre-seasoned steak, guys. I made my own rub. I'll leave the seasonings in the description below, but I made my own special rub. Soon come. In your pan, a little bit of oil and a spoon full of butter. Let that sizzle down. Now you add your steak. Place your steak in away from you, because it's gonna pop and sizzle and pop and burn your face. We don't want that, so do it away from your face. To cook on one side for at least 4 or 5 minutes, and add 2 fresh cloves of garlic to your butter. I'm teasing it, making sure it's getting cooked throughout. Look at that color, guys. Oh, delicioso, delicioso. I'm turning it over after 5 minutes. Let me tell you something right now. I want my steak dead. Yeah. Baste your steak, guys. It's really important to go over your steak with the butter and the oil. The flavors, making that meat moist, juicy. Don't want your steak to be dry. I'm going to show you guys the technique of how you want your steak to be. So index finger is rare, middle finger is medium, ring finger is medium well, and pinky is well. And that's what I want. As you can see, I don't want pink, I don't want blue, I don't want grey. I want my steak to be as black as my skin. So far, that's medium. I want it to be well. Thank you very much. So I'm going to turn it over one more time for another 3 minutes. My oil is hot, my butter is quite hot, so it's going to cook through regardless. But once I turn it over one more time, it's good to go. Now I'm gonna make my own creamy peppercorn sauce, guys. Going with the milk, double cream. You bring that to a boil, a light simmer. So this should be a medium to high heat. Black pepper, guys. Obviously it's peppercorn. I don't have any peppercorns, but this works just the same because it's very, very coarse. I love this black pepper though. It's really full of flavor. Mixed herbs, key ingredient of course, and a tiny knob of butter just to stretch it out. Check the consistency, guys. I want this consistency. As you can see, I'm running it through the spoon. For a little kick of sweetness, guys, I add a little 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Stirred it up, and now we're ready to go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm gonna get my lovely trusted besties Lika to taste my steak. But yeah, guys, let me know how it goes. Try it at home. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next Monday.